What's up guys, my name is Narschool. Welcome back to the Hookah Collaboration project. Today we're tackling hoses and mouth tips. I know Switch has recently just acquired a dream hose, but I also know that he's been doing some crafting with a bunch of different tools to make his own wooden custom mouthpiece for his Namor hose. So Switch, why don't you tell us what you did and how you did it?
Hey guys, SwitchSidez here. So let's talk about glass mouth tips and the wooden mouth tip that I made in woodshop. So about my wooden mouthpiece that I made. I was making it for the Namor hose. I used the lathe. I took 4 pieces of pen grip. I don't know the exact wood I used, but I know it's hardwood. Make sure that you guys use a non-toxic wood. I'm pretty sure all hardwoods are non-toxic. I don't want you guys getting sick by using this on your hookah, so please don't use any toxic woods. Double check with wherever you're buying it from to make sure it's a non-toxic wood. So the way to start about this is to get your gauge tool. Make sure you sharpen all the tools that I talk about in this so you can get the best quality. Take your gauge tool and round it to the best shape that you can with it.
Police Narschool coming in here. I just want to say, people, stay safe. A lathe is definitely a dangerous piece of equipment, so be safe and wear safety gear as you're supposed to. This man has been operating the lathe for a long time. That's why he has all his fingers are blistered and have different, types of hard skin on it. That's why he does not wear gloves. But please, if you're new to this, splinters, they're not fun, so wear gloves.
After you get it to a decently round shape with the gauge tool, take your razor cutter and make it perfectly round. After that, take your round nose and shape it to however you want. Your imagination is key at this point. After shaping this to your liking, take your razor cutter and angle the end piece to make it fit in the end of the Namor hose. After you do that, take your cutter, cut it from the block piece that's connected to the chuck, flip it around, and angle that side to whatever fits you best that you like to put your mouth on, whatever you feel comfortable with. Then take your 5/8 drill bit and drill 3/4 of the way through so you don't hit the chuck. After that, take it off the chuck, turn it around, and drill all the way back, all the way through so it has a complete hole straight through. After you do all that, take sanding paper, start from 80 and go all the way up to 600, I'd say, because that's what I do. It'll be really smooth, and then take some lacquer, turn the lathe down to a slower speed, and spread a thick layer of lacquer on it. After you do that, let the lacquer dry. After that, turn up the speed, grab your wax stick, and put a layer of wax on it. Then take a rag and burn the wax onto the piece of wood so you get a shiny coat and to protect it from dust or any foreign objects. Now you're done. So now to my dream hose. This hose is pretty magnificent. I have noticed over the past few weeks that the draw on this baby is great. It gives amazing clouds and is very smooth. There's just something about glass tips that just makes you feel so elegant. It gives a great feeling, and it's just an overall great visual experience. But enough of that, let's get down to the specs. This baby is 72 inches plus a 7-inch glass mouth tip. The hose can withstand 600 degrees, so if coals fall on it, you're perfectly fine, nothing's gonna happen to it. The whole hose is dishwasher safe, even the mouthpiece. But enough of that, let's float on over to Narschool's side of the world.
Well, quite frankly, I do not have the skills that is required to operate a lathe, so I don't have all the fancy stuff. Well, technically, I'm not that big of a craftsman. I know how to fix stuff, but I don't really know how to make stuff from scratch. So that doesn't mean I do not have any custom wood mouthpieces for my hoses. But what I do have is some cool glass. My 2 glass mouth tips are from Dashini. They're called the Magic Wands. One with the clear glass tip and red handle, and one in black and black glass as well. The handles are aluminum, which means they're very heavy for hose standards. That means I know I'm holding my hose. The glass is a little restrictive due to its elegant shaping, but that's nothing the wide open draw of my hookah doesn't compensate for. The mouth tip is sealed with 3 silicone O-rings that creates a perfect seal, and frankly that's what all the Dashini's uses, and I'm pretty sure most of the German hookahs ship with that system. Now because I have 2 colors, that means these mouth tips are completely customizable. I literally have a lot of different design possibilities I can use. But I can't just attach these to my hookah, I need some kind of hose. Hose-wise, I have 4 different colored silicone hoses. The clear, which is reserved for minty mixes, and once in a blue moon if I get the feels for mint only. Then I have the Hookah and Beyond DHS approved pink silicone hose, because I'm classy like that. And then the classic Narskull, you cray always wanting black and red, but how could I not? It's like the inside joke now. But all the sidetracking aside, I don't always use the glass. I have a lightweight aluminum hose tip mouth port place where you wrap your lips around it. Call it a mouthpiece. That I use very often. I also have a stash of non-washable hoses that every hookah enthusiast should have, and of course, they're hung on the wall like they should be. If you enjoyed the video, you can click the like button down below. There you can also find the playlist for this series. There's a link to Switch's channel in the description down below as well if you're on my channel, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a link to my channel from his channel.
But guys, please remember, this isn't goodbye.
It's see you later. Peace.